Hi Gwen, how are you?
Good, thank you, Willow.
Hi, so I'm here today to help you develop a case plan and assist you in meeting your goals as part of your recovery process.
Yes, I've just moved out of my residential rehab facility for
Yeah.
alcohol,
Mhm.
substance abuse, and drugs, and am now transitioning back into the community.
Yeah. Okay, that's fantastic. So how are you doing so far?
It's only been a week, but so far so good.
Okay, so the goal today, Gwen, is to formulate clear statements about what you are looking to accomplish in your life and the ways in which you are able to do this to make your life as comfortable and as fulfilling as possible. Can you think off the top of your head what are some of these things that these might be?
Well, firstly, I really want to ensure I maintain my sobriety.
Yeah.
This means regularly attending support meetings and checking in weekly with my doctor for my medical treatments. I'm also keen to go back to school, specifically TAFE, and get some training under my belt and start building a career.
Those are great goals to have. Do you have any idea of what you would like to study?
Well, I'm quite creative, and I think I would like to study either graphic design or visual arts.
Okay, so how about for the next part, we utilize your creative skills and create a collage relating to this. Here are some images for you
hmm
that I printed off that relate to your present and future needs. Can you pick some and I'll just pin them on the board for you? Okay, I'll just pin these on the board behind us. Okay, so great. So now we have a visual representation.
Yeah.
It will be a lot easier to refer to. How does this look to you?
Yeah, great. I'm happy with that.
Okay, so just to confirm, we want to create goals together with you relating to supporting you and accessing resources in the community, as well as your recovery groups and medical appointments. So you'll be able to enroll in school and take some classes. Is that right?
Yes, I'm very keen to create some stability and consistency in my life, as well as building supports in relation to my recovery.
Okay, so before we begin to formulate your case plan, Gwen, I just want to make sure you're aware of your rights as a client, as well as your opportunities to file complaints and voice any grievances. So are you aware exactly of what the organizational grievances policies and procedures are and where they can be accessed from?
No, I have no idea about them.
Okay, so we will send you a copy of them via email once your case plan has been finalised, and Human Resources can also assist you in this as well. As an organisation, we believe all clients should be able to express their grievances and appeal decisions in a safe environment without it affecting the quality of the assistance you receive. All service delivery issues will be heard and dealt with in a fair, timely, and equitable manner.
That sounds good.
Um, so also, if a resolution cannot be found, there are external organisations that can assist you. And here is a list. Let me pass that on to you.
hmm
I don't know if you've heard of these organisations before, but they also include the Australian Human Rights and Equal Opportunity Commission and the National Welfare Rights Network. You can also find your rights outlined in government legislation, industry and organisational standards, as well as codes of conduct. We will also support your rights by ensuring the highest quality service through regular audits, as well as the hiring of high performance employees who maintain a professional standard of practice. Do you have any questions relating to this?
No, that's great. I think you've covered everything. So, will you email me with the policies and procedures relating to complaints?
Yes, I will. Okay, great. So before we get fully into the planning stage, are there any cultural considerations that need to be integrated into your plan? We support a multicultural and diverse community, and we are able to fully accommodate any needs you have free of prejudice.
No, I don't have any cultural issues that need addressing. However, I would like to request female support only. staff. No males, as I would not feel comfortable with them.
Okay, that's fine. All personal preferences will be accommodated. Let us just add that to the collage board. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. As a client of ours, you have the right to an appropriate standard of care and support. We want to ensure you have a sense of control throughout your plan development and implementation, as well as raise any concerns you may have. Feel free to give feedback at any time in the process. I have an open door policy and look forward to hearing from you. Also, all staff assigned to care and work with you will follow policies and procedures and meet standards for practice as outlined. This will ensure, Gwen, that you always receive an appropriate level of care. Now, I'd like to have a discussion with you related to dignity of risk. This means we support your right to take risks and make your own decisions. So how would we be able to support you in this?
By not being judgmental about my current or past lifestyle, and also acknowledging that I'm still in the early stages of my recovery.
Yes, I understand this, and this is why we will try and hire support workers that have lived experience of alcohol and other drugs who can assist you. They understand the resources available to you in the community and can assist you in making informed decisions.
Well, that sounds great. I really need to be around people that understand the process of recovery.
However, although we aim to meet your needs and provide you with the best possible services, there will be times due to resource requirements and constraints that can impact our ability to find specialised staff to meet your needs. Would this be an issue to sometimes have support workers that did not have an AOD background, alcohol and other drugs?
As long as they are non-judgmental and open-minded, I don't care.
Cool. Also, we are governed by legislative constraints, and it is important to be aware that anything illegal that puts our workers at risk is not allowed. Okay, so I just want you to know that if anything changes in your lifestyle or routines that could impact the delivery of your care plan, can you please let us know so we can update the plan for you? We just want to ensure your goals and needs can still be met.
Okay, if anything changes, I'll notify you as soon as possible. What is the best way to do it though?
If anything changes, I will notify you over the phone, or email, whichever works for you. We aim to ensure, Gwen, that your personal choice and independence throughout the care plan delivery. We want to ensure you're actively involved in the decision-making process. If your expectations are not met or unsatisfied with the quality of service, we will find alternatives to meet your needs. So finally, before we continue, do you agree on your rights and responsibilities as a client relating to those of the organisation and extended community?
Yes, I do agree and understand my responsibilities as outlined.
Okay, that's great. So while working with you, we want to ensure an individualised approach in relation to your needs, and we aim to blend your need for informal support and formal services. So who can we confirm who referred you to assist in your case plan today?
My counsellor at the rehab facility, where I've just completed a stay of 90 days with referred. This is to assist with my recovery and re-entry into the community.
Okay, so you want a specialised plan relating to supporting your rehab and recovery, such as going to meetings as well as enrolling in your studies at TAFE?
Yes, that's right.
I can see from the reports from your counsellor that referred you and your GP that you struggle with some mental health issues related to anxiety and depression. How do you feel we could assist you in that?
Having prompts relating to the medications I'm currently taking, this could be part of a role of the support worker. Also, having workers with a background of mental health could really help as well.
Yes, we have workers that are trained mental health workers and those that have lived experience. We also have a mental health nurse who can check in with you in person or over the phone on a weekly basis. How does this sound?
Yes, that'd be great, especially if they also had an understanding of substance abuse and recovery.
Yes, we can incorporate this into your plan. Now, continuing, let us explore your strengths and abilities in order to find the types of support that would best suit you. So can you tell me a bit about your current and past mental health history? This includes physically and psychologically.
Physically, I'm fine, but as I stated, I do suffer from anxiety and depression, which I've experienced since my teens, and am on medication for it. For the past 3 years, I've been an active user of opiates and cannabis, and this has been My second rehab attempt in 2 years and hopefully the last.
Well, congratulations, Gwen, on making it this far. We certainly will do our best to support you in the process. So what location do you currently live in?
North of the river, near Hillary's.
Are you able to drive or have access to public transport?
Unfortunately, I lost my licence last year and public transport options are not very good in my area. However, TAFE is within walking distance.
So you would need assistance in being driven to any meetings or medical appointments?
Yes, I would.
Okay, let me just write that down, this information down. We can integrate that into your plan. And what kind of supports do you currently have in your life?
I do not have many connections to friends and family, but my counselling for rehab and those in my support group, I rely on them a lot.
Okay, so would you give me permission to contact these people as well as your GP, just so we can collect as much information as possible when implementing your plan?
Yes, you have my consent, yeah.
So on a day-to-day basis, how much support do you feel you need and how may the support vary?
Now, it varies from day to day. The days when I attend my recovery in groups counselling sessions, which is twice a week on Monday and Thursdays, I will need more, as I feel attending these sessions takes a lot out of me emotionally and physically. Most other days I feel I'm able to manage reasonably well.
Do you have any immediate or crisis needs?
So I'm struggling to get transferred to my weekly counselling sessions. Would you be able to provide me with some taxi vouchers until my case plan is implemented?
Yes, I can do that. Can you think of some long-term or short-term goals we can have as part of your plan?
Yes, my long-term goal is to continue and maintain my sobriety, and my short-term goal is to enrol into and begin my studies.
Those are great goals. Let me just write them down. We should always design a case plan with flexibility so we can continue to explore and keep your options open. Things do come up and life size and goals change. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine. I know that recovery is a journey and there will be times when I need increased or decreased support.
Okay, so can I clarify your goals? They are that you want your long-term plan for recovery in place to be supported, and that you want to enroll in your upcoming TAFE course for next semester.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so in order to ensure your case plan remains relevant and appropriate to your needs, we will continually monitor your progress in relation to your plan. And any outcomes, we're going to use this to inform and implement changes in service delivery if needed. This will be done on a monthly basis with frequency increased when needed. The ways we have of monitoring your goals include in-person and over-the-phone consultations, online surveys, observations by staff, and in consultation with stakeholders such as your doctor and counsellor. Which one do you think would work best for you?
Definitely in-person meetings or over the phone. I like to be contacted directly. Feedback from my counsellor and other supports would be helpful too.
Okay, great. So we can do that. We want you to feel empowered in this process and be given strategic support from your case management team that will meet your needs. We have an open door policy at our organisation, so the development of your case plan is a continuous dialogue, and you are free to contact and raise any queries with me at any time.
Oh, that sounds great. It feels good knowing I have a strong level of support.
That's great. And remember, you always have the opportunity to read and review case plans. Any change management strategies in relation to case plans will be undertaken in consultation with yourself and your chosen stakeholders. We work on the principle that case plans need to be appropriate to our client's level of well-being, and if your needs increase, so will the case plan strategies.
Okay, yes, currently I feel my levels of support are not too high, but once I start studying this could change. I'll have more stresses to manage in my life.
Don't worry, we are here to support you. As a community organisation, we understand that life is complex and difficult, and stressful situations arise from time to time. Because of this, for your own and our workers' safety, we like to put contingencies in place ahead of time to manage this. So are you aware of how difficult or high-risk situations can arise?
Yes, I learned a bit about this during my rehab. These situations can arise due to mental health issues, any triggers or social environments.
Yes, that is correct. What sort of triggers do you feel like you were vulnerable to?
My triggers are some of my old friends I used to associate with. However, I have removed these people from my life now. Also, I can feel down due to my depression.
Okay, how can we work with you to assist you in preventing these difficulties from escalating?
give me space to calm down and centre myself. Sometimes I just need to be left alone, as well as supporting me to make sure I take medications regularly.
Yes, we can put systems in place to assist you in that. We have staff that are specifically trained in medication management, as well as trained to manage crisis situations and deal with any interventions that may be needed. Okay, Gwen, so based on this, we want to ensure that we match you with support workers and service providers that meet your requirements. Aside from the requirements you've mentioned, what other things are important to you? This could relate to age, gender, or background, for example.
Yes, I only want to deal with female workers.
Yeah.
I refuse to see a male, and sometimes someone who could offer me peer support, who has lived experiences of alcohol and drug abuse.
We have support workers like this, and we will always try to aim to find staff that meet your needs. But sometimes we are short-staffed in certain areas, and therefore we can't guarantee this. Would you be happy with a support worker without a lived experience, but was open-minded and non-judgmental?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Do you have a preference of what areas the workers live in?
Not really, as long as they are consistent and I can rely on them to turn up for me.
Can you think of any community resources or service providers you would like to be referred to as part of your care plan?
As I mentioned, I'm very creative and an artist. I would like to be involved in some form of artists' hub or community where I could make art and engage with like-minded people.
Okay, yes, this is definitely something we can look into and explore. So now that we've discussed your goals, we want to make sure the strategy is as realistic and achievable as possible.
Mm-hmm.
This ensures your plan is directly related to your needs and provides suitable care to support this. So firstly, let's focus on your larger goals. Can you please confirm what these are again?
Yes, these are to be consistent in my recovery, appropriately manage my anxiety and depression, as well as complete my studies, becoming more independent and giving myself more opportunities.
Great. Now what about your smaller and more short-term goals?
These would be attending my weekly meetings consistently, taking my medication daily and enrolling in TAFE.
Okay, and what types of targets do you want to have in relation to them? We want them to stretch you but not be unrealistic, so you become unmotivated.
For schooling, I'd like to be enrolled by the end of the month, and the other goals I want to tackle on a week-by-week basis. I know with recovery some weeks can be better than others, and it's important to pace myself.
Do you feel who do you feel can support you in achieving these goals?
My support group and my counsellor are the most important people assisting me in my recovery, and I really rely on them the most to keep me focused and motivated.
Do you think a good way to measure these goals would be to get monthly feedback from these sources? I feel like they could assist us best in supporting and integrating any changes into your case plan.
Yes, I think you're correct. These are the people that know and understand me the best.
Also, to keep yourself motivated towards your goals, I would like you to think about a reward you could give yourself once your achievements are met. What do you think this could be?
I think buying myself a bike would be a good idea. I've wanted one for a while, and it would help me be more independent in the community, also support my health and fitness.
Ah, that's an awesome idea. Yeah. Okay, well, I look forward for you to meet your goals, and we're going to get this started so you can get your bike and get your recovery going.
Can't wait.
Okay, thanks
Thank
so
you,
much, Gwen.
Thank you.
Bye.